Hello, this is my OOP final project. 10 things I learned in OOP this year. My name is Josh Taylor. Number 1, C Sharp. This year I learned C Sharp and how similar it is to Java. I learned how to use it primarily through making Unity scripts for games. My favorite thing to learn about it was how to disregard its OOP properties and run scripts from another script. Number 2, Unity 2D. I learned how to make games in Unity 2D. This included inputs, movement, physics engines, removing physics engines, and fun scripting to make new and unique mechanics for games. I chose Unity 2D instead of Unity 3D because of how much easier it is to make the assets and animations, allowing you to focus on the programs and quality of game. Number 3, pixel art. To accompany my Unity 2D development projects, I also learned how to create basic pixel art. This allowed me to create animations and characters for my games. It gave me the creative freedom over how new mechanics worked and functioned. Number 4, GitHub. To get my software development certification, I learned how to use GitHub. I also used it in the real world on some actual Python projects after studying it for the exam. This was used for the eye tracking and face filter programs Jason and I made. And this allowed us to work on it at home, in school, and wherever we pleased. Number 5, Python. I learned Python in order to prepare for college coding and to make fun programs using face detection with OpenCV. So, I used OpenCV face and eye detection for Python to create real-time face tracking with filters overlays like on Snapchat. Number 6, Mario speedrunning. I'm basically the guy on the right, Green Sweegie. After our first certification exam, I learned how to speedrun Mario 64. I learned many skips to assist in this, such as Cannonless, SSL left side and right side, bomb clip, and penguin skip. Number 7, networking. For our software development certification, I had to learn networking and how web servers operate, as well as how to make them. I also used networking to create multiplayer games, a much more complex task than I initially realized. This included different types of networking, such as the various types of P2P connections and server hosting methods. Number 8, cybersecurity. For my cybersecurity certification, I brushed up on my old knowledge from a prior cybersecurity course. I learned about different methods of hacking and defense, including the various methods of phishing, including spear phishing, vishing, and smishing, which are video smishing or voice smishing, or voice phishing, which is where voice calls are used, and smishing, where SMS messages are used. Java. For the TSA coding competition, I brushed up on the Java I learned in APCSA. This allowed Jason and I to create code that correctly answered 4 or 5 problems we were given by judges in a limited time frame. The hardest part of switching from Java to C# was the data casting and extracting data from an unorganized data set. Number 10, last but not least, puzzle game design. For the puzzle game Nano Neighborhood that Gabe, Jason, and I worked on, I had to learn how to make a good puzzle game level. This included elements of our multiplayer game, such as the players using each other to create a staircase that allowed them to help each other progress, as seen in the pictures shown. This allowed me to create fun and unique mechanics while limiting the player's frustration. Thank you.